A.C.B.A.
Yes, sir. We're officially back at it. Boog, nice. Coming at you with a daily news update. Been quite a minute since I checked in, probably over 2 weeks. You have only heard from me on the ACBA podcast. And please go back, check out Friday's episode of the Articulated Comic Book Art Podcast. Even though I wasn't on that episode, we will be back this evening for our midweek show. It is Wednesday, July 5th, 2023. Yesterday was July 4th. Hope you guys had a great July 4th. Hope you had a great weekend. Kind of odd that we all had to work, or most of us had to work, and then we were off yesterday after the weekend. I had a lot going on. Been all over the place. I've been in PA at my cousin's house, entertaining guests from out of town, barbecuing, cooking, moving a lot of figures, selling a lot of stuff, and at the same time buying stuff. You know, it's whack-a-mole. I mean, there's so much to talk about. I don't really even know where to begin. G.I. Joe Classified Series, Dragonfly Assault Copter, that campaign is still running. As of right now, as I record this, the needle has not moved much. We have 14,633 backers with 12 days remaining. So we will absolutely get the Dragonfly, but will we get to the next tier unlock? I am not sure. We are also rapidly approaching San Diego Comic-Con 2023. Speaking of the podcast and viewers like you, thank you for all of your support through the year. Your support has enabled me and the podcast crew to make it out to San Diego Comic-Con. All four of us will be there, including my boy Ed, who's not part of the podcast show, but, you know, we'll all be there representing Articulated Comic Book Art as press. But again, your generosity and donations helped us to secure an Airbnb for the four of us and fly myself and P out. So it's been a very good year, productive. I can't thank you guys enough for supporting us, for supporting the channel. I am greatly appreciative. But yeah, other notable news over the past couple weeks, we got the pre-orders for the Mafex Nightfall Batman, and also Bane, and also John Wick from the most recent John Wick movie. I just realized that I do have both the two previous versions of John Wick, so maybe I'll go ahead and get this one for the trifecta. I think I'm copping Bane and Batman as well. Showed off the Medicom Mafex Magneto on Instagram. I'm very pleased with this figure overall. I think this is one of Mafex's best figures in terms of the X-Men or Marvel offerings. I also got the loose collector, the Monster Hide figure in, which I think is remarkable. It's a massive figure, very nicely painted, well articulated for such a massive figure. Goes really well with Marvel Legends, including the head sculpts that we have. They can be fudged on the existing Marvel Legends Build-A-Figure for some different looks for him. So having both of these is definitely beneficial and definitely ups the ante, increases the playability and fun factor with your pre-existing Build-A-Figure. We knew for quite some time that there was another sort of Disney Plus wave on the horizon. Legends has only officially confirmed 2 of those figures, and the Nick Fury figure and Talos, which I think has a great head sculpt for Ben Mendelsohn. I got around to messing with the Marvel Legends Spider-Man No Way Home 3-pack. Not blown away. I do like the deco, the design here for all of these figures. They look very good, but the articulation leaves a bit to be desired. No upper boot or calf swivel, no toe joints, an older buck for Tom Holland Spider-Man. They all just feel a little stiff to me, although they look pretty good. I was able to open the Doc Ock and Aunt May 2-pack, even though I haven't removed Doc Ock from the pack yet. I really just wanted Doc for the bendy wire tentacles to add to my comic-based version. I'll get around to that. Aunt May I'm pretty happy with. I do wish there was a way to have her seated, but clearly she looks good with Peter and MJ, and it's a nice addition to your Marvel Universe in 6-inch. I'm sure we'll see other deco designs for Aunt May, and obviously you could swap her head and hands onto the Peggy Carter or Sharon Carter. Which one is it? I don't know. That figure, I think it came in a 2-pack with Captain America, if I'm not mistaken, because it's pretty much the same buck, same setup. But I'm sure we'll see Aunt May again. Also got a couple of new head sculpts from Spider_Machine. You know, I talked about the previous head sculpt that I got for Spider-Man, which looks phenomenal. And that was the John Romita inspired head sculpt, which can actually work on your Legends and it can work on the Mafex Spider-Man as well. It looks so good on both figures. Specifically for Marvel Legends, the Amazing Fantasy 15 figure, or the one that actually came in the Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends 3-pack, which I don't have yet. I got to pull the trigger on that 3-pack. But yeah, I also got in a new Venom and a new Spidey head sculpt. I have to get into that. I actually only showed off the Venom so far, but shout out to Spider_Machine. You can also actually order any of these heads through his domestic partner, my man Diego, aka Black Symbiote. We did get the Bandai Tamashii Nations Tom Holland Spider-Man, his suit from the end of the No Way Home movie. That pre-order has gone up. You know, I let a lot of stuff go from SHF in terms of Avengers kind of movie stuff, except all of my Iron Man and Spider-Man stuff. So I will be copping this. We saw Mezco put up their pre-order for their Indiana Jones figure, which I think looks very good. You know, we've seen them follow Bandai and Hasbro. And we talked about this on the podcast, but I forgot that Figma had put up an Indiana Jones figure some time ago as well. Easy pass for me on the Mezco version, but again, it does look pretty good. If they nail the head sculpts, then I think this will be a great figure for them. G.I. Joe continuing to kill it. I really need this new updated Firefly. He's up for pre-order. But yeah, I'm off my hiatus. Got a nice little pile of loot from Big Bad Toy Store coming in. Finally, we'll have the Mafex Hush Nightwing in hand. Also going to have the 60th anniversary Hawkeye and Sky Cycle. So 2 things I really care about right now. I see the new superposable Black Widow showing up for some folks. In fact, I think Unparalleled Universe has a review up. And speaking of Unparalleled Universe, he was on the podcast a couple of episodes back promoting his Kickstarter for his Odious figure. So a link for that will be in the description below. And yeah, I just want to kind of get back into the groove of things. Come hang out with us tonight at about 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the Articulated Comic Book Art Podcast. And I will talk to you guys then. Peace.
I'm in the game, I'm grinding. I got to play 24 hours in a day, 7 days out the week. I never sleep. I'm on my grizzly bear, 52 weeks out the year. Yeah.